Hello, I'm ETarte, once a Catholic priest for 5 years in the 1960s, now an atheist, which means I find no credible evidence for the existence of any God. Today is January 1st, 2013. Yesterday, I watched and listened to an extended conversation between filmmaker and atheist Scott Burdick and renowned biologist, author, and atheist Richard Dawkins. One part of the conversation jumped out at me, and I want to share it with you now. Scott Burdick describes a crucial event in his family's life, and Richard Dawkins responds.
A lot of things that I didn't even think about when I was young. My mother only told me this story a couple of years ago, I think because she had a little bit of wine, which she never usually drinks, at a wedding, my sister's wedding. And I had never heard this story, never heard her say anything negative against the Catholic Church, my father either. And when she had my youngest brother, who was, there's four of us, the priest had been called because she had had a rupture when she was giving birth, and they thought she was going to die, and so the priest was called to give last rites. She ended up not dying. And the doctor, though, who was Jewish, told her that she had to have her tubes tied, that if she ever got pregnant again, halfway through, it would absolutely rupture again, and she would definitely die, and so would the child. And so he left, and she asked the priest, and the priest said, "You've just seen a miracle. You were supposed to die, and God saved you. You cannot do that. It's against the church, and if God wants there to be a miracle and you to give birth again, he will heal you. If he doesn't want you to get pregnant, you have to leave it in his hands." And so she said, "Okay, I guess that's what we have to do." The priest left, and then my father, my mom said she'd never seen my father get so angry or had never say anything against the priest. He said, "That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life. You are having your tubes tied. We're not going to have a family. What is this priest thinking of leaving a family of 4 children with no mother?" And so she did, and she never had pregnant again. But it made me realize, had my father not been there, had they both been as trusting as my mother, I probably would have grown up without a mother. So.
That's a shocking story.
Yeah.
I mean, that is truly evil. That priest is evil, not as an individual. He's indoctrinated by an evil doctrine. The Roman Catholic Church, I think, is the second most evil organization in the world.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing to me because I know that the priest really believed that. He thought he had been the president of a miracle and really believes in miracles. So he,
You've told that story, and this is going to be made public. So I guess your mother doesn't mind that story.
I asked her if it was okay.
Yes.
And she said she didn't want to tell it, but that she was okay with being told. Yeah.
Because I do think that's a story that should be very widely propagated. It's yet another example of how wicked the Roman Catholic Church actually is.
I agree with Richard Dawkins. The Catholic Church, in which I was once a priest, a leader, is evil. This is but one example out of countless examples. The evidence is overwhelming. I also agree with Professor Dawkins that this is a shocking incident and that it should become widely circulated. So I am posting it to my Facebook page, and I am paying Facebook to have it promoted. I have sent the audio of it to local Catholic priest TJ, with whom I, along with other atheists, have been dialoguing for several months. TJ got a webcam for Christmas, and using it just days ago, he made his first ever YouTube video. So I suggested to him that he listen to the audio, think it over, and make a video response to it. He emailed me back saying that he would consider doing that. I sincerely hope that he does. I will keep you posted. To all of you, thank you for watching.